wasn't bad. CrossFit methodology is a very back-to-basics model where we're using really potent movements and we're borrowing from gymnastics, we're borrowing from Olympic weightlifting, from powerlifting, from kettlebell work. I started it in a playground underneath the subway line, and I started it just myself and a couple homemade sandbags, kettlebell that I'd bought, some jump ropes that I'd already had. And I would basically put the sandbags on my shoulders, wrap as much equipment around my torso as I could, and I'd carry the two kettlebells in my hand. I would slowly plod the 6 or 7 blocks to the park where I was training out of, and more often than not in the beginning, no one would show up. I'd hang out for 20 minutes to half an hour, thinking that every person who walked by was going to definitely walk in and want to train, and often it would just be myself, and then I would pick up all my stuff and slowly plod back to my apartment. And a bunch of the businesses began to know me a little bit as the guy who was always walking around with heavy stuff on his shoulders for God knows what reason. Our income is based on the people who actually show up. In a commercial gym, you'll often see the situation where a large percentage of the people who are actually members never actually show up. Anywhere from 60 to 80% of the people who are paying their annual dues never step foot in the gym. So we try to be the anti-gym in that regard. We don't want any passive income. We don't want people signing on for something and not showing up. So our personal or our financial sort of philosophy here is if you're not showing up, we don't want your money. One of the reasons I was so enticed and interested in the affiliate model with CrossFit was that I was able to have freedom to express the business and the culture that I wanted to, as opposed to most kind of franchises where you're locked into more of a rigid pay structure with someone or a larger corporation. So it's on us to make sure that, again, the integrity and the quality of it stays as high as we all want it to.